So when we're looking at confidence, often I'll say to a person, what does it mean to you? Can you describe the word, and what meaning does it have? If we look at a dictionary definition, it's simply trusting our abilities. So the elements of trust are there, and also the ability, the essence of having ability to ride horses in this case. One of the techniques that can be useful to help us feel more confident is to recognize that actually our body and what we do with our body and the space that our body uses up will have an impact and change what's going on in our mind. So bodies change our minds, also minds change our bodies. But for now, what I'd like to demonstrate is how we can start to feel more confident and actually alter the hormones in our body, in our brain, simply by how we use our body. In the animal kingdom, we see gorillas and apes and things all beating their chests. We see horses, if they're, in battle for who's going to be the leader of the herd, all rearing up on their hind legs. Size and denotes confidence and power. So in the animal kingdom, what we see is animals using their physicality to take up more space. And humans actually have the same potential. So if you see, when we saw in the Olympics, we saw everybody, all athletes of all disciplines, as soon as they cross that winning line, immediately the response is arms up in the air, they grow big, they tall, their chin comes up, their head goes back, they take up more space. And that, of course, reflects the confidence and the power that they're feeling in that moment. So what we want to do is learn to start training our body and our minds to start feeling confident and powerful before we have those successful moments, in order to set us up well. So before we get on a horse, before we leave home, before we leave the tack room, what we ideally want to do is be able to sit back somewhere, take up a lot of space. If we can get our legs up on the desk somewhere, this would be great before we go for job interviews or before we have a difficult meeting, if we're in the world of work and corporate life, and start to feel and take up space like a powerful person would. When we do that, the testosterone level in our brain increases, and at the same time, the cortisone level, which is the stress hormone, decreases. So we're setting our body up in exactly the right way to start to feel more confident.